What is going on today, guys? AU here, and today we're actually doing something a little bit different. We're actually not doing a team builder, and we're not doing a battle video. Now, I did miss yesterday, and I was trying to get a video out, but I got kind of behind with like some schoolwork and stuff, and I was just not able to put a video out. So instead of bringing you a team builder yesterday and a battle today, I'm actually gonna do more of like a discussion-based video. So if you don't know, actually, I'm gonna start off by saying, I'm gonna keep saying it in the next coming up videos. I have put my Switch friend code down in the description, so if you want to add me on the Switch, go ahead and do that. And also, if you're new here, subscribe, because I'm trying to put out videos every single day. Like I said, I did miss yesterday, but for the most part, I've been putting out videos every single day, Monday through Friday, on competitive content, whether it be VGC 2020 or whether it be a draft league season that I'm doing. Now, like I said, this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more of a discussion based video, and I'm also thinking about making it up to you guys for missing yesterday and for not having like a battle video today, with having a stream probably later today. Like if you're seeing this on Thursday, it's going to be later that day, maybe on Friday, but just follow my Twitch and you'll be notified whenever I go live. And we're actually going to be talking about, yesterday Pokemon Home came out. It was kind of just like dropped super fast. Like, I don't think anybody really expected it, and a lot of people were kind of confused on what Pokemon were going to be legal in VGC 2020. Like, is Incineroar going to be legal? Is Decidueye going to be legal? Are there any new moves that are legal? Like, can we put Follow Me on Lucario now, and this and that? And the short answer is no new moves are legal. All moves were already available through the Yellow Aura Pokemon, so no new moves are legal. If, like, Lucario didn't get Follow Me through Yellow Aura, so it doesn't get Follow Me now. If a Pokemon does not have a Dex entry number, like Incineroar, Decidueye, like Primarina or Zekrom or Landorus or any of those, none of those Pokemon are going to be legal in Pokemon VGC 2020. Now, they might be legal in 2021, but they are not going to be legal in 2020. Now, that brings up the question, Pokemon like Ninetales, Persian, Alolan Raichu, Darmanitan, and Weezing, and things like that. From what I can tell, you cannot breed Darmanitan, like regular Darmanitan, and you cannot breed regular Weezing. Now, I could be wrong, I haven't actually tested it, but I'm just going off of what I've heard. You can't breed those two. And also, for like Alolan Raichu, you can't evolve a Pikachu in the Galar region into an Alolan Raichu. There's no way. So those three things won't be legal, even though they have different forms and entries in the Galar Pokedex. Now, Alolan Ninetales and Persian are different because you can actually breed an Alolan Vulpix and an Alolan Meowth if you give them an Everstone and put them in the daycare. So they have a Dex entry number and they can be bred in Galar. So that means they should be VGC legal. And there was a post on Reddit. I'll link the Reddit post in the description below. I think Aaron Traylor is the one who posted it. But he was talking about how just basically the format of what's going to be legal, what's not, when the new things are going to be legal, and when they're not. My speculation is that they're not going to start allowing like Alolan Ninetales and Persian until after Collinsville, when Gmax, Lapras, and that huge wave of Gmaxes that came out are released, like Gmax, Appletun, Flapple, Alchemy, Lapras, Colossal, all those Gmax that needed to be released, and probably Gmax Toxtricity will come out at that time too. Now, I know that Incineroar's HA and Hidden Ability was released like 3 days before an event at one time, and they allowed it at that event. But like in TCG, they usually wait about 3 weeks or something before. I think you have to wait 3 weeks before you can use a new pack of cards that has been released. But with the way VGC does it, they usually don't do that. But this year, we're kind of going through the cycles of the Gmax, and like Gmax is being legal. Once they become promoted, they become legal. So I think that it makes more sense for all these Pokemon to become legal once the new Gmax cycle is released. Now, what I wanted to do in this video is kind of talk about 4 Pokemon that I think are actually going to be pretty viable in the meta. A lot of the Pokemon we're getting, like we got like Friendcode, Clefairy, and things like that, but I've run into a couple of them on the ladder, it doesn't seem anything game breaking. Like, I don't think it's anything worth looking into. But some things I do think are worth looking into is the first one you see here is Alola Ninetales. Now, I first thought that Alola Ninetales was going to be exponentially better than Vanillux, but I was kind of wrong. I've done some playtesting. I actually had a video, or I had an idea for a video to go on the ladder with my team that I posted Monday and Tuesday and just put Ninetales in the Vanillux slot, and I lost like 3 or 4 games. And the reason I lost was because I would use Blizzard, it wouldn't KO. I would use Freeze Dry, it wouldn't KO, and that's Ninetales' biggest problem. Its special attack stat is a lot lower than Vanillux's, but it is a lot faster. So you take away the power and you add in the speed, but overall it's basically a faster Roarveil setter. And outside of that, it's just doing chip damage. Like, Alola Ninetales' blizzards probably do less than Inteleon's blizzards from what I was seeing, but so it depends on what you want on your team. If you need more damage output with your Roarveil setter, go Vanillux. If you need more speed, go Ninetales. Ninetales also gives you the option to run a Stab Moonblast over Freeze Dry if you wanted to do that. So I've also just got some sample sets here. This is probably what I would run for my Ninetales. If I'm not running Focus Sash, I'm probably running Light Clay. But outside of that, it's nothing really special. Like I said, you can run Moonblast here over Freeze Dry if you wanted to, if you had a way to deal with water types on your team. So it's just a better, pretty basic set. Now the next Pokemon, the one that I'm actually most excited for, is the Meowstic. Now I'm actually gonna put it. What nature is it? Relax? Nope. What's plus special defense minus attack? I'll just do it here. So minus attack plus special defense. But Meowstic I think is actually going to be a lot better than Grimmsnarl. Now a lot of people are they're thinking that Grimmsnarl is going to be better, but if we take a look here at Grimmsnarl's stats, we put this by Meowstic. Can I move it? Oh, I can't move it. So let's just say we're the same exact EV spread. This is what I run on my Grimmsnarl right here, and I usually run it with a Babiri Berry. So if you're this EV spread, right, you hit 202 HP, Meowstic hits 181, so you're back 19 points in HP. But it only hits 117 defense, Meowstic hits 128, and that's what, 11 more points here. So now you're at a net gain of -8, and then Grimmsnarl hits 105 and Meowstic hits 112. So then you're at another +7, so you're only -1 at this point. But look at its speed. It hits 124 speed and Grimmsnarl hits 80. The biggest thing about this is you can run Fake Out here, right? You can run Fake Out and just take out the Thunder Wave and put Reflect here. And outside of things like Live Hard, outside of things like what's the Pokemon called, the Poison Fire type, Salazzle, you're gonna outspeed most Fake Out users. You're outspeeding Hitmontop, you're outspeeding Scrafty, you're gonna outspeed other Grimmsnarls, you'll outspeed Sableye, which it doesn't matter, you can't pick out Sableye anyways, but you get what I'm saying. The people are underestimating the speed tier of this Fake Out. Like somebody said, well, the only thing you're outspeeding with is Fake Out because you have Prankster. But yeah, exactly, you have Prankster. You like with Fake Out, you want to outspeed other things that can threaten you with Fake Out pressure, because you can just fake out the Fake Outer and then they can't fake out your other Pokemon. But I really think Meowstic is going to be a lot better. It has a lot wider move pool range. You can also run things like it has Prankster Yawn, which is huge. It has, you can like Prankster Calm Mind up and actually do some work with it probably. Prankster Nasty Plot up. It has Trick, it gets Ally Switch, Charm, it gets Fake Tears. Like it just gets so many good moves. It gets Magic Room. If it's a little gimmicky, but you can set up Magic Room and negate things like Focus Sash, Weakness Policy, all those things. You can run Quick Guard, you can run Role Play, which replaces your ability with another user's. You can run Skill Swap, take somebody's ability. Sunny Day, Rain Dance, it gets Rain Dance. And yeah, it's just like it gets so many more moves. You get Tickle, which actually isn't that bad of a move. You can lower attack and defense at the same time, but it just gets so much utility in one Pokemon that I think personally is better than Grimmsnarl. Like I said, I could be wrong, but not having to have Togekiss and Grimmsnarl both with a Steel type weakness on your team, not having a Fairy type weakness on your team against things like if you have like a Dragon type plus Grimmsnarl, not having that extra Fairy type weakness is really big. So overall, I just think that Meowstic is probably a better option than Grimmsnarl for most teams. Now the next one we have is actually Alolan Persian. I'm actually running like a bulky set. It's kind of fast, so you can deal with things pretty easily with its speed. Like it's 183. You get Fake Out, Parting Shot, which is I think it's going to be pretty good on this Pokemon. Like Fake Out, Parting Shot is just a good combination altogether in my opinion, because you can always bring Fake Out back in later in the game. You get Fast Fake Tears and Foul Play. Here you could even run like, I don't know, Facade or something like that, Night Slash, or maybe even Play Rough. But you could even go for like a faster, more more offensive set. It gets Technician and it gets Rattled, so two other good abilities. Probably Technician is probably the better one. But if I ran Persian, this is probably what I would run. I kind of like this utility set more than anything. I don't know if it gets Snarl. It does get Snarl, so you could even run Snarl here and just be something that kind of weakens the other team down, kind of like an Arcanine. But like I said, altogether, I think Persian's going to be pretty good, especially with Fur Coat, with your defense being doubled. It's just altogether good, and I don't know how meta breaking it's going to be. Like from what I've seen, it was kind of easy to deal with whenever I've faced it. But like I said, somebody could put it right in the niche that it needs to be in and do some work with Alolan Persian. Now, the last one we have here is actually Liepard. Another prankster. It got prankster in this Pokemon Home update, and I'm running Focus Sash. I don't actually know a lot about Liepard. I figured that the fast, kind of just like a fast supporting set with some offensive options was probably the best. It gets Fake Out, Taunt, and Fake Tears and Night Slash, and it gets other things like Baton Pass. You can it gets Foul Play if you don't want to run, like if you want to run more bulk. It gets Nasty Plot. You can, I'm trying to look at all the utility moves it gets. It gets Sucker Punch if you are running more bulk and you want a priority move there. It's Thunder Wave, Trick. It's probably a pretty strong Assurance user. It gets Double Team, Charm. It also gets Rain Dance, and it'll probably get Sunny Day. It's Torment. Torment's actually kind of good if you think about it, because stopping people from spamming like max moves. Actually, does Torment work on max Pokemon? I don't know if Torment works on max Pokemon, so if you use it, don't blame me if it doesn't work. But it also gets Prankster Yawn, so Liepard is also another really good option. I don't necessarily like it better over Meowstic because I like the bulk better on Meowstic. But like I said, Liepard could be a pretty good Pokemon. Well, I think it's gonna be a pretty good Pokemon. Any Pokemon with Fake Out Prankster, in my opinion, is just really, really good. And does Liepard get Parting Shot? Because it does not get Parting Shot. I was about to say that a Prankster Parting Shot would be kind of OP. But yeah, so those are the 4 Pokemon that I think are coming into the meta right now that can shake things up a little bit. Meowstic and Liepard more than the other 2. If I had to rank them right now, it'd probably be Meowstic, Liepard, Persian, Alolan Ninetales. If you asked me 30 minutes ago, it would have been Alolan Ninetales, Meowstic, Liepard, Persian. But playing around with Alolan Ninetales more has kind of showed me the weaknesses that it has, and I just overall think Vanillix is probably a better option than Alolan Ninetales. But with that, guys, I think that's where I'm going to end this video. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.